We're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we're the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and cancel your disbelief. If you would like for me to help you do that, go ahead and sign up for coaching with me below in the description box, sammysmermaidgang.net. Yeah, you can see my clip right there. Oh, well, we don't care. Okay, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about a couple things, actually. I don't know what the title of this video is yet. It's kind of a couple things that I just, when I think of things that I want to talk to you guys about, I just put in my notes and I come up with a title later. So, one thing I forgot to mention in the last video, the transition period video, is that a lot of you use that as like an excuse as to why things are the way they are right now, or why things haven't shifted or changed. And I want to be clear on this. You doing that is you accepting it as true. When you make an excuse as to why something is the way it is, you are confirming that it is true, that it is not the way you want it to be. And you're accepting it and you are prolonging your unwanted experience. Instead, you should be revising it. You should say, okay, let me think of an example. Let's say your SP says something mean to you. They're like, I never want to be with you. I don't like you. We're gonna go really like opposite of what 90% of you want. I don't want to be with you. I don't like you. Like, you're just not for me. Instead of saying, oh, this is just a purge, this is just a transition, at least they're texting me. And no. What we're gonna do is we're gonna say, oh my god, I know he like loves me so much. He literally just told me how much he loves me. He's always telling me how much he loves me. I am literally the love of his life and he loves telling me. He literally worships the ground I walk on. He is so sweet to me. He is so nice. He will do anything to make me happy. And then we just revised it instead of accepting it as true. Stop accepting shit as true that you don't want, okay? Or I've had someone say to me, oh, like there's a 3P, and they were like, oh, I affirm that they're, yeah, of course their 3P is still around because they're like hanging on for dear life because they know they're losing them to me. But it's like, you know you're keeping that person in the picture by affirming that, right? When instead, your affirmation should be, no, I'm the girlfriend, I'm the boyfriend, I'm the husband, I'm the wife. Like the other person doesn't exist. Okay, let's stop accepting things as true. Let's stop holding things in place longer than they need to, because we can literally shift things at any moment. Another thing I want to talk about, inner conversations. When I have inner conversations, I literally have inner conversations. It's not just my thoughts. Like, I'm not just thinking this like stiff professional affirmation in my head over and over again. I'm literally thinking as if I'm telling someone. I don't have an idea in my mind of who I'm telling. Just when I think in my head, my natural way that I think is in conversations. Like for the $1,000 a day example. Yeah, I literally make $1,000 a day. Like, manifesting money is the easiest thing for me. It's so easy. I'm really good at manifesting. Like, I say that like I'm telling you. You know what I mean? It sounds like a conversation because that's how my brain naturally thinks. And your mind is going to much more easily accept something like that from you than a Pinterest affirmation or Instagram quote affirmation that sounds nothing like you, or even someone else's affirmations. That's why when y'all are asking for other people's affirmations in the comments, I'm like, that ain't gonna work for you. That ain't how you talk. That's not how you talk. If you are from the UK and you try to take my affirmations, the way I word my affirmations is not gonna work for you, sis. It's not gonna work. We don't speak the same. Do you know what I mean? We don't word things the same. We don't use the same slang or whatever. My brain is gonna accept me saying something like, yeah, I literally make so much money. I'm really fucking rich. Over, I manifest great abundance every day. my brain's gonna be like, you do what? We do what now? And that's not how I talk. That's not natural to how I think. So I have literal inner conversations because that's what's natural to me. The way I think, the way my brain works. Some people's brain only sees things. Some people don't even have like actual audio thoughts, which is fucking weird to me, by the way. But I heard it's true. But my brain works in conversations. My brain, when I'm thinking, I think as if I'm telling someone something. That's just how I think. So I have literal inner conversations. So however your brain naturally has thoughts is how you should be manifesting. How you should be feeding it the new thoughts, okay? Same way. Don't try to take on other people's affirmations, wording, or anything like that. You need to take the idea, but rework it for your mind. Because I can read a list of affirmations that are like super professional, super like I said, like abundance and wonder. I don't speak like that. I don't think like that. My natural thoughts are more like Florida, how Florida people talk, okay? Like, let's be honest. My brain is Florida. If you've ever been to Florida, then you understand the difference. Like, everybody's culture, place they grew up, the way they talk, the way you talk, the way you speak, the way you think is all personal to you, probably your area, you know what I mean? So if we're from two different places, we don't speak the same, we don't think the same. So you need to think in the way that's more natural to you. My brain says words like literally, obviously, like obviously I'm rich, duh. Like my brain thinks like that. My brain uses the word literally a lot because I do. That's what's natural to me. So you need to think what is natural to you. So you manifest by taking the ideas from others but reworking it in a way that's more natural to you, because you and someone else in the Mermaid Gang group are not going to be affirming the same. So their affirmations, their success story affirmations are not necessarily going to work for you, and it's not because they lied, or it's not because like you just can't do it. It's because you're just not making it natural to you. 90% of the time, the reason you guys have failed manifestations is either one, because you're thinking against it more than you're affirming for it, or thinking against it at all. I don't think you should be thinking against your new story at all, okay? I don't. You're wavering. Two, you're trying to use something that's not natural to you, and your brain is like, your subconscious, your higher self knows you, okay? It knows you better than anyone. So when you're trying to speak a different way or think in a different way because it's some affirmations you saw in the group, your mind is like, that ain't natural. You know what I mean? I've always had the best results from thinking in the way that I speak, that I naturally think. I naturally have inner real conversations, and so that's how I manifest. That's what works for me, and it works for me every time. It never fails, and that's why. So figure out what is most natural to you and do that. Use that. Rework it to fit that. And I promise you will see much better, much faster results. Another thing I need to point out, and this is gonna sound bitchy, but I can't make you do what you need to do to manifest. I can't, okay? I can give you all my tips and tricks. I can tell you exactly what I think would work for you, especially my clients. Especially when you give me the personal information. You're my client, and I know what I need to know, and I guide you. I give you a perfect layout based on you and how I figured out you work, or you think, or you manifest. If you'd actually apply it, you'd get the results. But I have clients, I have fucking people in the comments wanting me to make them do the work, and I just can't do that. I cannot do that. I can give you every tip that I can fucking think of. I can talk till I'm blue in the face. I can give you every video you could ever ask me for, but I cannot make you apply it. You have to do that. You are an adult, most of you. And if you're not an adult, you're old enough to be on here trying to learn about the law, so you know you need to discipline yourself. I can't make you do it. You have to do the work. You have to apply what I tell you. So don't come complaining to me that it didn't work, or that you can't stick to your mental diet, or you can't stick to this. Well, that's not my problem. That's your problem. Discipline your damn self. When you want it bad enough, you will. Okay, my battery is dying, so I'm gonna end that video here. But I'm just gonna say, do the damn work. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.